Bisu. And Jaedong going for, I'm not sure why he's trying to break the front here. There are way too many cannons for him to attempt that, I think. I think drop tech is the way to go here. And dropping on that main is probably going to be very effective if he can actually get it going, if he can keep those Corsairs away while he's towing it. Because if the Corsairs intercept a drop, it is pretty much over. See, the Corsairs are coming down, trying to take out more Overlords, but it looks like Jaedong is finally protecting his Overlords. Here comes a shuttle, though, so I'm wondering if that shuttle has a Reaver in it for harassment. It looks like it does. Here comes a harassment. Jaedong a little bit slow. I was going to say a little bit slow to run his drones. He didn't run them all. And it looks like the Reaver is going to take out this hatchery, so Jaedong may be overextending himself a little too much here. It's going to be very hard for him to get back there, and, well, it looks like he did save that hatchery, so he's grouping a lot of forces here. I am guessing the drop is going to come soon once he gets more Overlords down. There's Bisu dropping 2 Zealots here to take care of this hatchery. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get it or not. Jaedong, looking very focused there, is going to save that hatchery once again, so he's doing a good job of protecting his hatchery right now.
Yeah, 4 bases now up for Jaedong. That 4th hatchery now going down. Bisu's still at 2 bases at this point. Doesn't have as much army. He's more going for take his 3rd base. Just setting up now. Probably going to block that off by with pylons. Brock is a Pokemon character. Right. Mindless info. Alright, so, Dark Templar now on the way. I did not see this coming at all, but they're going to be met, unfortunately, by a lot of Overlords, where the Corsairs is too late to, follow them away. The Dark Templar are going to, Overlord did go taken down, and, well, these Dark Templar are now going to rape something. They're raping some Hydras, going to rape something else. Corsairs flying over the place, taking down a lot of Obies. Hydras just too late to reinforce them. So many Overlords going down for Jaedong in this match. I mean, that's, what, 6 already? Dark Templar are still inside, going to finally now be full, but I think that drones were taken off the line quick enough, but pretty successful harassment there. Unfortunately, the Overlords were lost, so there is a bit of money lost. Bisu looking very relaxed, while Jaedong a little bit shaken. But wow, Jaedong now with a counterattack, bunch of Hydrasks, and a Lurker blocking the ramp. Very nice. Observer is, though, there, so that's going to be taken out. I think that expansion for Bisu is still going to go up. Observer is there. The Hydrasks, I don't know, they're possibly going to try to do enough damage, but no, there is no Nexus going up, just a bunch of cannons, so at the very least that expansion is going to get delayed for a little while. Hydra's running into a corner there, and morphing to Workers just to be annoying. Zealots are going to take care of that eventually. Bisu now sending his forces downwards, see what he can do with that. Reaver just landing around, more Corsairs just flying all over the place, and a lot of Hydras to intercept those. Not seeing many Scourge after those initial Scourge there. Ooh, those Corsairs getting caught a little bit by those Hydras. 1 Corsair going down, several more taking damage. So yeah, it was very interesting overall. Jaedong has actually managed to counter this pretty decently with a lot of Hydras. Got another engagement here. A bunch of Zealots meeting a bunch of Hydras. Hydras not even being matched. Ooh, some air units being taken down. That's not good. Bunch of Speed Zeals running around all over the place. They did manage to hold Hydras to their position, but foiled there a little bit. Jaedong doing a pretty good job, and those Lurkers did pop in time. They're going to prevent that expansion again. Overlord is there in time, but seriously, just Jaedong is just doing a very good job of just being overall very, very annoying. The longer that expansion gets, delayed, the quicker and more decisive advantage Jaedong is going to take. Jaedong now has 3 gases mining. I think that lower left-hand corner is actually just a mineral only. Bisu still only at 2 base at this point, and soon, very soon, that's going to turn into advantage for Jaedong because he has so many troops going on. He doesn't really need to pop down anymore. So many, he has 6 hatcheries at this point. Lurkers all over the place, a few Scourge. Hydras is going to stick to that. Shuttle now flying in, see what that can do. Base harass is what Bisu needs to do, popping down several Zealots. 4 of them to be precise, and see what sort of damage they can do. So yeah, Nuke, you go.
Okay, it looks like, well, Jaedong forced Bisu to cancel 1 Nexus, so it's going to be very important for Jaedong to keep that 3rd Nexus from coming up. You see, his hatchery is under fire here, and it's probably going to go down. I'm not sure if Jaedong is going to be able to defend that or not. It looks like probably not. So that's one base down for Jaedong. So Jaedong's got to be very, very careful here. If he loses some more mining drones from this point on, it's going to hurt him a lot. You see, he has a huge army, and I'm not sure if he's devoting to a drop now. That Overlord speed was probably just to counteract this Bisu build here. This is a very nice Bisu build from Bisu. He took out a lot of drones and Hydralisk earlier, going for his drop with the Dark Templar. Now they're a High Templar out, so this is going to hurt Jaedong's army so much if he can't go in and do some damage right now before too many storms get ready to go on those High Templar. But Jaedong is grouping up here. He's probably going to go out shortly. He has a very massive army here, and he's probably waiting for an upgrade or something before he moves out, waiting for some more reinforcements. And it looks like he is going up now. He's burrowing around with his lurkers. He's getting plenty of lurkers around just to keep Bisu's army at bay. And looks like we're going to see a massive army battle here in the middle when it comes to that point. But Bisu still just biding his time. He's making sure that those High Templar have enough energy for a couple storms each. And if he can get a plenty of great storms here, he's probably going to take any battle in the middle. Takes out this lurker, and he's going to try to get his 4th expansion. Jaedong cannot let this happen. He's got to, if he has upgraded drop tech by now, he's got to use it. He's got to use it to take out. He did take out a shuttle there. He's been doing a good job taking out the shuttle, and well, he has been doing a fairly good job getting rid of the harassment. He did lose one hatchery. He's probably rebuilding it right now, but he's going to have to be careful. Maybe put down another expansion soon, because Bisu is going into macro mode, and he's getting storm out, which is very, very dangerous for Jaedong's army, which is composed mostly of Hydra.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the engagement to come up here. Lots of Hydralisks now moving in closer to Bisu's base. Probably going to engage Bisu's army, try to see what they can do there. Oh, one storm going off, not catching anything as far as I could see. Reavers ready, High Templar ready, bunch of Dragoons and Zealots, and a bunch of Reservists as well. Whoa, Mutalisk playing out of nowhere. Bunch of storms are going off, taking up a lot of Hydralisks right there. Mutalisk being just a very nice pain in the ass there. Just focus down. Ooh, something in the air going down. I think that was a shuttle or observers. Mutalisk just being a total pain in the ass, aiming for those Reavers, and meanwhile the Hydralisks being able to move in, taking down all the Dragoons and the Reavers. Wow, completely ownage there by Jaedong. Just those Mutalisks came out of nowhere. It's the second time he does this. Just the forces you did not expect just come out of nowhere and do some damage. This is superb play by Jaedong. Brilliant play by Jaedong here. Gonna completely annihilated Bisu's army there while still keeping a large part of his own. I mean, it did start out with storms dropping down his Hydralisks, but wow, at this point, Jaedong now is going to move into that expansion that's coming up. Bisu's going to cancel that cannon and those cannons that were going up, and that Nexus is going to go down. I don't think Bisu can do anything to prevent this. Meanwhile, Jaedong has forces now camping outside of Bisu's natural, and Bisu's just going to be completely contained here, being forced not to move out. This is, wow, just one little thing, just one group of Mutalisks came out of nowhere and turned the tide. This is the second time he does this. It's amazing. Bisu now has to be very careful. He has to do economic damage. He has to keep doing economic damage. Drops are his only really source of damage at this point. That's the only way he can win now, because he's not being completely closed off in all of his... He has 3 bases, sure, but he's not being closed off. And Jaedong going with forces behind Bisu's base here, possibly for a drop. He has an Overlord there, but I don't know what he's doing. Hive Tech also on the way, slowly but surely. Yeah, okay, Jaedong is now moving down. There are no minerals there, so he's just gonna go for a flat-out pincher movement. Nuke, what are Bisu's chances at this point?
Not very good. You see, Jaedong is in full swarm mode now. A lot of orange clouds have been moving up and down the map. There's just, once a zerg gets to a certain point, it is so hard to stop. And it looks like Jaedong has got his economy up, and he's going to be pumping nothing but troops now. Probably going to expand a couple more times too. You see, he went in for an attack from the back. It wasn't quite successful. He's going in a little bit from the front. I think he needs to save his units, because he needs to group a lot of units here. Maybe go for a drop. I think a drop would be very, very successful. Well, you see, I'm stuttering now too. This is turning into a really great match. You see, Jaedong does have a new expansion up. He's taking this time to expand, and he's keeping Bisu inside of his base. Bisu is in bad shape now. Bisu, I'm not sure if there's anything he can do at this point. He still has an army. Oh, excuse me. He still has an army. He still has High Templar. And those High Templar are, I think, his only way back in this game right now. If he can get some nice storms off and get past all these troops, just so many troops from Jaedong, and Jaedong knowing exactly where those troops are at all times. He has overlords everywhere, and he has troops all over the map. This is going to be very hard for Bisu to get back in this game. Bisu is engaging now. A lot of storms here. He's going to need to throw all the storms he has at this attack because Jaedong, just look at those clouds of orange moving up the map. He's just, he has a huge backup army ready to come in here at any time. And it looks like Bisu did manage to actually do a big dent in that army. But, man, Jaedong just has so many troops right now. He's swarming in with his large troop right now, and he's probably going to try to take out